Hi guys, Samuel here, and we are continuing our journey with SAP. Once again, SAP is enterprise resource planning software. They also have platform as a service and then infrastructure as a service. In this situation, we are on a learning journey. The learning journey is called Exploring SAP Business Data Cloud. And the course that we are on is Exploring SAP Analytics Cloud. And we are on Unit 2. Unit 2 is getting started with SAP Analytics Cloud, and we're on Lesson 1 of 3, which is navigating in SAP Analytics Clouds. So let's go ahead and get started here. One second. Here we go. So go to learning.sap.com and you could put exploring SAP Analytics Cloud and then navigating SAP Analytics Cloud. I'll provide the links down. So navigating in SAP Analytics Cloud. After completing this lesson, you will be able to navigate in the SAP Analytics Cloud interface. Now, once again, if you want to know the who, the what, the where, the why, the when and how, who I am, etc., you'll see in my videos a link just about all these SAP videos, who I am, what are my credentials, and why are we going through this process, etc. So, once again, back on track. Introduction to SAP Analytics Cloud. SAP Analytics Cloud is an end-to-end cloud solution that brings together business intelligence, augmented analytics, and enterprise planning in a single system. As a cloud-based system, you can perform all these tasks from anywhere on any device. SAP Analytics Cloud provides the analytics foundation for the SAP Business Technology Platform. Now, SAP Analytics Cloud core functions are business intelligence, which is empowering business users to safely and securely work with governed data and create interactive stories and dashboards, uncover and deliver actionable insights across the enterprise with intuitive self-service analytics. Okay. Next is augmented analytics. Automatically receive strategic insights with SAP Analytics Cloud's embedded artificial intelligence AI and machine learning ML technology, allowing you to go from insight to action in a fraction of the time and avoid agenda-driven decision making by unveiling the true story of what is driving your business. The next is enterprise planning. Okay, once again, we're in ERP. It's making an end-to-end decisions with confidence in one single workflow, from planning to insights. You could drive better business outcomes and gain full alignment across all business areas with extended planning and analysis in SAP Analytics Cloud. And last, we have enterprise platform services. Remember, I said they are also platform as a service, PaaS. Now, you could gain a holistic view of your business in seconds with a seamless blending of multiple data sources, live connections to both cloud and on-premise data sources, and eliminate silos and streamline secured access to information. This enables end-to-end analytics for the intelligent enterprise. And as you can see, this graphics that we have here. All right, computer, a graph, target, you hit your metrics, and then connecting everybody. SAP Analytics Cloud Home. When you're logging onto your SAP Analytics Cloud tenant, you default to the home screen. The home screen is where you can access your recent stories, the visualizations as tiles. You can also add useful reminders such as personal notes. Your home screen is private and you cannot share it with other users or add it to discussions. This privacy also applies to the notes and to the tiles you pin there. Now you're going to watch this short video to find out more about the home screen and navigating in the SAP Analytics Cloud interface. So according to the Fair Use Law, this is not a long video. Once again, I do not represent SAP. This is simply showing their products that's publicly available for free. So give me a second.
In this video, we will introduce you to the SAP Analytics Cloud interface and walk you through the key features. The home screen is your default view when accessing SAP Analytics Cloud. The home screen consists of 4 possible tabs: Today, Catalog, Favorites, and Shared with Me. Today is the default tab and contains any tiles and notes that you have pinned for quick and easy access. The other 3 tabs must be enabled by the SAP Analytics Cloud Administrator, so you may or may not see the Catalog, Favorites, and Shared with Me tabs when you log in. The Catalog is an access point for content published by administrators. The content is view-only, so you cannot copy, paste, delete, or edit information from the catalog. You can find content types such as stories, models, datasets, files, and content links. Each item published to the catalog is displayed as a tile. You can search or filter using categories, making it easy for you to access the published content. In the Favorites tab, you can find the resources that you have marked as those you access frequently. Shared with Me gives you an overview of all the resources other SAP Analytics Cloud users have shared with you. In the home page, you can find the shell bar and the side navigation. From the shell bar, sometimes referred to as the horizontal menu bar, you can edit the home screen to personalize it to make it more relevant for your daily activities. You can add or remove tiles, change the background, or add a logo. In the Help section, you can find contextual help articles, links to videos, and additional learning resources. The Collaboration feature lets you send and receive messages to collaborate with other users and log your discussions. Clicking on the notification icon, you can see your notifications such as, for example, system messages informing you of files that have been shared with you, comments added to your story, when you've been added to a discussion, calendar tasks and processes, and other administrative reminders. The Just Ask feature allows you to use natural language processing to ask questions your data. The side navigation bar, sometimes referred to as the vertical navigation bar, is always visible and provides you with all the options you have access to, such as viewing and creating content. What you see in this menu will depend on your permissions and role, so some of these buttons may not be available to you in your own system. Let's take a closer look at a few of them. You can collapse or expand the navigation menu or enter full screen display for viewing the features. In Files page, you can find stories, models, and other objects such as input forms or uploaded files. In Story application, you can create stories using charts, visualizations, text, images, and pictograms to describe data. In Dataset application, you can find your raw datasets, which are used for presenting data in stories. From Modeler page, you have the option to create new models, dimensions, and currency tables as well. In Data Action, you can create a sequence of data actions for making structured changes to your planning model data. Now that you have seen the key elements of the home screen, shell bar, and side navigation bar, we encourage you to log into your own system and try it for yourself. Remember, what you see will vary, depending on your assigned SAP Analytics Cloud role and permissions.
Okay guys, so now we're going on to the user profile and settings. The user profiles are used in many parts of the platform to identify the logged on user. You can view your own user profile by clicking the user icon in the horizontal menu at the top of the SAP Analytics Cloud screen. When you select a user in any dialog, the picture from the user's profile displays in addition to the display name and ID. You can also display the full user profile to get information about the user in the following areas of SAP Analytics Cloud. Okay, first is in the collaboration panel, the name and picture of every participant of a discussion displays. And if you hover the cursor over the picture, you can display the full profile and start a one-to-one discussion with that user. In the event area, the picture of the user who is assigned to an event or task is displayed in the details of the event and task. For example, the profile of the user that needs to review a task displays. In the users area of the user management, you can display the full profile by clicking on the user's ID. All right, moving on to profile settings. You can access your user profile and edit user preferences from the profile settings dialog. So top right, click on your avatar here, profile settings, profile picture. Now, by default, a photo placeholder is displayed. To upload your own picture from your computer, choose upload. Obviously, this is very base level room temperature IQ stuff here. Now choose the upload from the profile picture or select a placeholder from the profile settings dialog. User preferences. To change any of the default settings, select the edit icon. You can choose a default language for the SAP Analytics Cloud interface. The data access language option sets the preferred language for displaying live data and text in stories. If the data access language is set to default, then the value used is the language setting will be used. Data access language setting is used by default unless an administrator selects a different language and the live data connection is created. When you send a model for translation, the data access language becomes the source language of the model. You can also change the formatting for dates, numbers, currency position, and other options. Okay. Let's take a look at the notes here. Passwords. If you use SAP Cloud Identity ID, your profile information will be pulled from your SAP Cloud ID profile. To edit your SAP Cloud ID profile settings, that edit profile and change password in that system. And if you're using authentication via SAML identity provider, an IDP, or connecting with an identity authentication service, an IAS, edit profile, change password in your user profile. Let's go down here to SAP Analytics Cloud Help. SAP Analytics Cloud has a very robust help feature. Simply click the help button from the horizontal menu and get in the application. Help related. Let's read that again. Sorry, guys. SAP Analytics Cloud has a very robust help feature. Done. Simply click the help button from the horizontal menu and get in the application help related to where you are in SAP Analytics Cloud. The SAP Analytics Cloud embedded help function includes guided help tutorials, has videos, and help documents. To exit the help, simply close the right help topics pane. Okay. You can zoom in here if you'd like. Navigating to the SAP Analytics Cloud interface. Now, business scenario. You are new to SAP Analytics Cloud, so you need to learn how to use the home page and to perform a few navigation tasks. Task flow. Now, in this practice exercise, you will open your user profile and view how to log out. View the user preferences. Explore the navigation bar on the left side of the screen and review system notifications. All right, let's start the exercise. All right. This is a fully interactive praxis exercise where you follow on-screen instructions with limited guidance in order to complete a task. It is designed to replicate completing a task in SAP Analytics Cloud. To progress through the exercise, complete the instructions in the dialog boxes. And when you encounter information in the dialog boxes like this one, click Next. Okay, so in this practice exercise, you will navigate the SAP Analytics Cloud user interface. First, you will open your user profile. Well, we already said this. All right, top right, select the user profile. So at the top right, this is your avatar, and click Sign Out. The Sign Out option right there. Now, select the profile settings. Okay, and click Edit. Many users find it helpful to update the date formatting and time formatting options to suit their location. And close. Now, next, you will explore the menu options located in the navigation bar on the left side of your screen. Selecting Files, all right under the Homepage button, Files. All right, files included stories, models, and other objects. So select the Filter button. Top right next to the search is the Filter button. Using the filter, it is possible to display specific type of files. Okay. Select the Filter button again to close the menu. Now, in the vertical side menu, you can access all the different start pages in SAP Analytics Cloud. What you see in this menu will depend on your permissions and role. So some of these buttons may not be able to you in your own system. Let's take a closer look at a few of them. On each start page, take a moment to see what you can do from the page. All right. Now, first, select Stories, and it's showing the button clearly right underneath Files. And it wants us to select Data Sets. Okay, it's about in the middle of the page. Select the modeler. It's the box. From the modeler start page, you have the option to not only create new models, but dimensions and currency tables as well. Select Data Actions. Okay. And select Allocations. It's this trident. Now, depending on the size of your browser, you may find that not all buttons fit into the side menu. You can always find them in More Options, which is only visible when your browser size limits the number of options available. Okay, so just this triple button. Select the More Options and reveal additional options, including the calendar. All right, so we're just selecting the calendar at this point. Select Security. Not even seeing the button. Oh, there it is down here. Select System. It's the open box. And then connections to two computers. Network. And then go back to home page, the very top. Now, next you review the types of notifications the system can issue. Select Notifications. All right. Notification types include alerts, collaboration, and tasks. At any point, you could help access the Help Center from the home page. You have successfully explored the SAP Analytics Cloud user interface. All right, guys, good job. Now you might want to go and take some notes because at the end is going to be a quiz. But good job, and I'll see you soon.